Companies are quietly killing the flexibility and the work from home, and then are surprised when women over 50 are walking out. Let me make this plain. If you take away the one benefit that is working in the favor of women over 50 who are tired and worn out, don't be surprised when they start walking out. You're not just asking for resignations, you're begging for them. Companies are quietly, well, not so quietly, companies are taking away, canceling the hybrid and or the remote work for the last 5 years. During the pandemic, it was pretty much the only thing that kept our businesses alive. However, quite the benefit to the employees who were allowed to do it. But this is about us ladies over 50 who this has been a complete lifeline for the past 5 years, and it's eroding and being taken away. And these companies are acting surprised when women over 50 are quietly quitting and walking out. It's amazing how out of touch they could possibly be. You are taking away the final lifeline that is keeping women over 50 continuing to work. That's keeping them from fully letting go of this job and getting something part-time, maybe becoming a greeter at Walmart. Don't be surprised when they start walking out. You're not just asking for resignations, you're begging for them. We already feel the pain of ageism, being overlooked for promotions and raises, keeping companies together with our years of experience and boots on the ground on the job, teaching younger new hires their jobs and supporting them. A lot of time even actually doing their jobs for them to help them look good, make a name for themselves. But at the end of the day, we're tired of it in this flexibility and remote work possibilities, even a hybrid situation that was keeping us working for you. Don't be surprised. Companies are starting to reverse remote work overnight. Why does this impact women over 50? Not only did it become not so much a luxury, but a sanity saver for those of us who we're not necessarily homeschooling kids or have toddlers, but we've taken on caring for aging parents. We are assisting them, whether they're living with us or we're constantly over there. Remote work made it possible for us to continue being all things to all people, not just our job, but also to those who depend upon us. So for the past 5 years, we haven't had to quit our jobs because we had the flexibility to continue being a fantastic employee while doing everything else that was expected of us. These policies, this reversing remote work, this is hurting the pillars of your company, the ones who have kept it together, who have unquestionably risen to the occasions and done exactly everything you needed them to do. This rollback targets the wrong demographic. We have proven ourselves over the years. We don't necessarily need to be in the office to be groomed. You want our work experience, you want our years of points of reference, you need somebody to tell you exactly why that decision was made 15 years ago and what the impact of the company's been because you just started 6 months ago. You're losing them. You are losing them. Why don't we tier the rollback of the return to work and say anybody that's been with the company less than X number of years needs to return to the office, or anybody who has less than X number of years in the industry needs to return to the office. These are the ones that need grooming, not we women over 50 who have been doing what we do for 30, 40 years. In addition to all the things that we've had to take on in the past 5 years, not just with the company, working from home, losing employees, we had the big exit back during the pandemic. And post-pandemic, when we had to return to office, people were quitting left and right, but we stayed. We stayed. And what will this return to work do to us? Or even a full on-site day? We're talking extra wear and tear on our vehicles. We're talking stress of the traffic, the juggling of all we do within our week, whether it's taking care of parents or home repairs, whatever it is that we're doing throughout our day, being able to multitask while at home and give you almost 12 hours of coverage, because we may start when we wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and not stop to 7 o'clock at night because we've got more work to do and we're proud to do it. So you're going to kill your workforce by forcing them to return to work, because those of us over 50 are already tired. We're tired of office politics. We don't have that when we work from home. the stress of the traffic, the wear and tear on the cars. Heck, we would even be willing to work for no more raises to continue to work from home. We understand it is a luxury and not an expectation of working for this company, but after 5 years, it is part of our life and we need to keep it. Companies, y'all aren't prepared for the amount of exits you're about to experience. We women, we've been pretty daggum smart when it comes to managing our money. We know we are the queens of squeezing a dollar till it hurts. Home economics, we invented it. All right. So we know how to live on less. So if you think we absolutely have to keep working for this company because we have to have this money and we have to have the amount you're paying, to wake up and realize, yes, we appreciate our jobs. We love what we do. We would not have been with you for this long if we did not. But our quality of life, our peace of mind, and our lack of stress at this point in our life has more value to us than this paycheck. So are you prepared for the exit that is happening? It's not just me. All right. I love my job. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I'm going nowhere anytime soon. But the additional layers of requirements that have been placed on us in the past 5 years to return to work post-pandemic, and then the additional expectations of the hours we work, boots on the ground, etc., with almost zero tolerance for any sort of allowances other than begging for time off. It's demeaning, demoralizing. It crushes the dignity that I expect to have when I am doing a business transaction of my time for your paycheck. At the end of the day, these companies, they've caused this. We're not quitting, we're surviving, and we're surviving on our terms. So what are the takeaways here? What can we do? Well, you can prepare yourself. You can decide when you've had enough, and that's when you can leave. However, none of us are going to quit mad, and none of us are going to quit without a plan. So if you don't already have it, you don't have one going, I have a Master Your Money plan. It's a budget, okay? Don't worry about the B word. But down in the description, it's free. You need to figure out your income and your outgo and what your bare minimum is and where you are. You could even be ready to retire now. You may not be aware of that. So you need to start diving in and developing what your plan looks like. You don't have to completely quit and not keep working anywhere, but you know what your quality of life is, and you need to now hold strong, hold the line, and define what your future looks like regardless of what they may think you should be doing. All right, I'm Jenny. You guys like, subscribe, and comment. Share this video. Come on back because I've got a lot more to say these days and more rapid fire. Okay, I usually post on Saturdays and Wednesdays. Those are guaranteed dates. But I have things I have to get off my chest throughout the week. So you guys just hold tight. It's coming at you. I'll talk to you. Stop recording. I have a little to say about a lot of stuff, and all of it has to do with women over 50. Most of it is about retirement, working, job satisfaction, and building the life you want to be the best person you plan to be in this next chapter.